friend, welcome back to Everyday Energy. We're going to keep it quick, we're going to keep it moving today. We're going to be totally standing up. So grab some space on the wall or by your kitchen counter, kick off your shoes, and I'll see you there. We're going to step a few steps away so we can reach overhead and grab onto it. Now maybe you don't actually touch, that's okay, but we're going to use that little bit of leverage, that point of connection to drag our hips away. Check in that your hips aren't dragging back or slumping forward, but that the side of your hips, like a little belt loop, is pulling you out. Reaching into this big banana bend. Ooh, can you soften your shoulders? Can you breathe out through your armpits? And let's let it go, walk it back in. I'm going hand to my hip. I'm gonna point my toe forward and I'm gonna tap my toe back. As I go, I'm gonna let myself pivot on this standing leg, like the very baby beginnings, a little single leg deadlift. We're just gonna get our bearings on our leg today. Thinking about pivoting from the hip, softening the knee, planting the foot into the floor, deep solid roots down into the ground. So you can stretch out and do whatever you want up here, yeah? Leaning back a little bit, peering over the cliff. Leaning back, peering over the cliff, pressing down through the tripod of your foot. Big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and heel. Good, softening up. You might fart, and that's okay. You might start to feel a little bit of sensation in the glute of that standing leg. Maybe, yeah. Here we go for 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Shake out that leg for a second if you like. We're gonna plant it again. I'm going to step back with my outside leg. Now into this lunge, this can be small, this can be big. Just keep your front pockets facing forward. If you're twisting, your step's too big. Cool. I'm going to drop my tailbone down under my back pockets full of rocks, bringing my pelvis to stack under my rib cage. This might be enough. You might already start to feel some sensation down the front of this hip, or it might take a lot of strength to hold on to this. You can hang out here for a while, pressing that front foot down into the floor, tucking your pelvis underneath you, stacking up tall. If this feels good, and you'd like a little more, we're gonna take that big banana bend again, but this time the banana is from our back foot all the way up. I'm gonna reach, and maybe I'm gonna lean towards the wall behind me. Whoo, honk honk to you too, Delancey straight. Reaching back. Keep your glutes gently squeezing underneath you, rotating that pelvis into place. Rooting down so you can bloom up, back, and over. Good, reaching. We're here for 3, 2, 1, and let it go. I'm gonna keep the same stance. I'm gonna bring my hand to my hip. I'm gonna think one last time about tucking that pelvis underneath me. Flat front pockets. I'm going to tuck my chin to my chest, and I'm gonna roll it back up to the top. Keeping the hips square. Keeping the glutes underneath me. You might feel a lot of sensation. You might feel no sensation. You might just be along for the ride. Everything's okay. Rolling down, chin to chest, and rolling back up. We're here for 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Shake out that back leg. All right. Other side, find yourself some more wall. Let's plant our feet a little bit further away from the wall, reaching up and over, big scoop. Maybe you connect and pull away. Maybe you're still reaching towards. Wherever you are, softening your collarbones. Imagining bending right to the side as if we were in the most narrow hallway of all time. Softening knees. Grabbing the floor with your feet. Softening collarbones. We're here for 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Stand back up. I'm gonna bring my hand to my hip. I'm gonna come a little bit closer to the wall. I'm tapping forward and tapping back. Softening that supporting leg, letting it melt down, plant some roots. Adding a little lean when you're ready. Leaning back, leaning forward. Reclining, peering over the cliff top. Let this be super casual. There's no way to do this right. There's no way to do this wrong. There's only doing it or not doing it. So just do part of it. Half-ass it. Play around with it. Improv. I won't be offended. I won't even know unless you tell me, yeah? Ooh, you can't mess this up. We're just here to hang out and play together. Good, staying soft. Are you breathing? Hee, gotcha. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and give it a break. Shake out that standing leg. We're gonna step that outside foot back into our little lunge, as deep or as shallow as you like. I'm gonna scoop my tailbone underneath me, pressing the front pockets forward, stacking pelvis underneath ribs, that's what these are called, underneath shoulders, underneath head. Ooh, this might be enough. The glutes and the hip flexors are antagonists. That means they've got this tug of war going. Yeah, so when my glutes are squeezing, my hip flexors have to relax. They just have to. We're pushing that hinge into place. So it can be very passive. It doesn't need to be a full contract, squeeze the glutes, but the more you rotate that pelvis into position, the more the glutes are going to support you rather than the hip flexors. That's what we're going for here. A little bit of ease, and if you're ready for more, let's reach up. Maybe scooping it over and back. Ooh, this side feels different for me. How about you? If you want to check on your hips, tap those front pockets with your fingers, see what's going on. Maybe reaching back towards the wall behind you. Maybe just up overhead. Wherever you are, expand those breaths side to side, front, back. Like you were in a big clear hamster ball and you could move it with your breath. Nice, we're here for 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Keep the position in the feet. Maybe you square off the hips one last time. We're gonna curl chin down to chest. And up. Curl it down. Unroll it. Can you soften your collarbones? I know your quad might be talking to you right now. We're only here for a few more seconds. Then we'll shake it out and let it go. You're doing great. Let's be done in 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Nicely done. Thanks so much for being here today. I'm going to take a minute here to remind you that rest and celebration and fun and play and time with the people you love is just as important to your health as getting your workout, as anything you eat. So if those things need to come first this week or ever, you've got a little permission slip from your trainer to prioritize that. Yeah? I love you so much, and I'll see you later.